What's up, y'all? I'm Lawrence from Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk, and today I have some older figures I'm gonna unbox. I'm really excited to see how they look together. First up, Supergirl from The Flash. I love this character in the movie. I wish she had more screen time. Sasha Calle killed it. And I picked up this Cavill Superman figure from Justice League. Since we're never gonna see these two on screen together, I can't wait to see what these cousins look like. Let's go. Boom. Here we are. Dude, when I first saw this one, I was like, I really love her costume, especially in the movie. The figure I thought was okay. But I'm like, I want to get it. I got to get it. You're never going to see this character again, unfortunately. And once I got her, I was like, well, I need to get Cavill too. Because I have the black suited one, but I didn't have this one. So I wanted to get them together to see what they look like together. So let's get them open. Now look, I was a fan of the Flash movie. I liked it a lot. Can't wait for it to come out on Blu-ray. I think there's a lot of hate towards it that's a bit misguided. But if you don't like it because of Ezra, then that's cool, man. You know, like what Ezra did, if you can't get down with what they're in, then that is up to you. You know, no one can tell you what you're comfortable with and not comfortable with. But objectively, as a movie, it was fun. It was fun. It wasn't perfect, but I had a good time. I loved the cameos. Spoiler alert. Did not have a problem seeing the cameos. And I honestly think they did the best they could with knowing that this universe is not moving forward. You know, I heard there were a lot of potentially alternate endings. But, like, what are you gonna do? And they're like, we're not investing in these characters anymore. You kind of have to, like, I don't know, find a way to close out your film, but at the same time, starting this universe with the Flash. We did a whole, I'm just trying to free Supergirl. We did a whole review on The Flash. You can check that out in our reviews. Oh, Mcfarlane makes you like almost have to rip this cape out. Like, does it need to do all of this? Whew, breaking into a sweat over here. Sorry about that. You know, we don't do any real editing. We kind of keep things raw, dog. And here she is, man. This is a great figure. The cape, well, we'll get to the details in a bit. If you're still looking for this figure, here's the barcode right there. Typical Mcfarlane box. We got the Flash right there. Supergirl, the Flash. Supergirl, they're doing this thing right here where you could go into the digital comics, which is pretty cool because all these things derive from comic books. Let's not forget. And this really great artwork of Supergirl. Dig that a lot. And then she has a flight stand, which I love. Every freaking flying figure should come with a flight stand. And we get this card right here. If I can get it out. We get this card right here of the same image on the back of the box. I actually prefer this over the figure photography. I think that's pretty cool. And here's her data file. If you want to pause it. It is not the Kara that we are accustomed to. This is a Flashpoint Kara. But let's take a look at this figure, man. The colors are pretty great. The likeness, it's kind of there. They could have done way better. Like when you look at Dwayne Johnson's likeness from Black Adam, it's almost like they sculpted his face for it. And here, it's a very soft representation. And the hair is pretty brown with streaks in it. I guess to give it more depth, but the hair could be darker. But the suit is pretty great. A lot of the details you can see here. There's a lot of texture and details, and the S is sort of sculpted on there, as you can see. Has all the articulation you would imagine it would be. Her diaper comes pretty low, but it's pretty flexible. It kind of breaks up the body, similar to that Catwoman figure. It kind of kills the idea of a full bodysuit, especially since there's no belt to you know, create the illusion that it's breaking up the bodysuit. But you kind of get used to it with the Mcfarlane figures. I love this S. I love the idea. There's like a little space here, which is unfortunate. This cape is cool, but it is heavy. And it feels like it's just glued on. I mean, it is just glued on. Like there's no, it does not look good from here at all. But who's posing their Supergirl like that? But I think it's a pretty great figure, man. It comes with some hands. Bit of a mess over here. It comes with some hands right here. Pretty much just opposite fist on one side, open hand on another side. Opposite of what we see here. No need to take those out. And how well can she stand? Because this cape is heavy. And well, if y'all want to see under the cape, just, you know, there's a lot of texture throughout this suit, as you can see here. It's pretty accurate to the movie, I think. Paying tribute to Cavill's suit, like you see here on the boots. So like, you know, and we got, underneath her boots, they gave her some really great texture. So customizers out there can definitely like give this a wash or give this a nice painting to bring out some of these details. And yeah, she's gonna have trouble standing on her own, but can. Okay, great. All right, let's get Cavill out. Now, I got this figure for a pretty good deal, man. Much cheaper than what you find on eBay right now, any of these sites that you would Google, because, you know, he's been out since 2021. ToysWonderland.com has some really great figures. It's a Japanese company, I believe. So they just have some good figures in stock, and they don't kill you with just the resale price. You know, most of the price came to just the shipping. But let's take a look at this box. You've seen it before. This is an old figure, Superman, Justice League, Superman, and then we get an image of Cavill in black and white, which is weird. I think this is how the black suit one came. So I guess they didn't want to put the image of him in color. We know it exists because the suit was actually in color. The suit was changed to black in post-production. Anyways, let's get this guy out. Doesn't come with anything. No hands. Does come with a flying stand. So yay for that. Let's just get a look at this card, which is the same exact card from the black suited figure. I'm not going to spend too much time with this. It's an older figure, but there's the card. Black and white data file. I wonder if it's black and white. I honestly don't remember. I'm not going to go through all my cards, but I didn't want to get him. I felt like he's The unique one seemed to be the black suited one. And then when it really hit me, like, we're never going to see him as Superman again. And then it was cemented. It was kind of like, well, I need to get a Mcfarlane Cavill figure. Because we're never going to see this dude as Superman again. I need to get him in his traditional colors. And I mean, this suit looks great. This suit looks fantastic. For those wondering if they want to pick one of these up, toyswonderland.com. I mean, look at that S. It's just great. People complained about this sculpt when it came out. I'm like, no, McFarlane killed it. He killed it. This is a great freaking figure. And again, you can do a wash to bring out some of those details. And, you know, for an older figure, not as flexible. A little stiff, but I don't mind. Just bring some warm water to it. Not gonna go too ham on it because this figure came out 2 years ago. But there he goes. I think they work. Kara, Supergirl is much brighter, but I do feel like they fit in the same world. What do you guys think? Do they feel like they fit in the same world to you? If I was a customizer, I'd paint them so their blues and reds matched, but this is what a missed opportunity over here, man. What a missed opportunity. Hold on one second. I want to grab somebody. I want to grab someone. Originally, I was just going to kind of let this be the display, but it doesn't have the same charm. And again, these are the exact same figures, but there's something about these two together that work really well. And it was really cool. Sasha said, like, she spoke to Cavill and like asked him, did I do you proud? And he said yes. And you know, that's just pretty dope. It's unfortunate. I heard one of the alternate endings was both of them were in the end scene. And Sasha's performance of Supergirl when she learns like Zod killed the baby, Kal-El, the one who she was kind of sent here to protect her cousin. And you saw the pain in her eyes. What a great ending scene it would have been to have her with her cousin. You know, we can tell how much she loved him. She doesn't want to stand for me. Ugh. This cape is terrible. It is way too thick and way too heavy. I didn't want to use a figure stand, but looks like it's the good thing I have a bunch of these on standby. There we go. And just kind of an image that we never got to have. Cousins. Cousins. And real quick while we're here, like I said, this isn't really for the Cavill because he's been out for a while. But those of you who are wondering how does he measure up to the Mattel Man of Steel and Justice League figures, here you go. To be honest with you, I think the Mattel got the S better. This is a great figure. These are both great figures. I think they got the S better. And I feel like, yeah, the actual S complements a little better. What do you guys think? And actually, Mattel gave us a little bit more kind of shading, a little color separate differentiation on the ribbing in the suit. Here it's all just one color. Anyways, so I love this. I'm so happy they're going to be on the shelf together where they belong, what we weren't able to see in the movies. And can you imagine if McFarlane, you know, like McFarlane was doing that Batman pack, right? How dope would it be if he gave us a Superman pack? Because like on the shelf, I mean, the movie gave it to us. And I know some people were mad that they resurrected the dead, but I took it as a dope tribute. And I just think, you know, the idea of these guys on the shelf together is pretty dope. What do you guys think? Don't let them make a Nicolas Cage Superman figure. McFarlane's bringing back Clooney and Kilmer. Don't be surprised if they make a Nicolas Cage Superman figure. If they do, I'm getting that so quick, it's ridiculous. I'm getting that so quick, it's ridiculous. Matter of fact, can we put out a petition? McFarlane, please put out a Nicolas Cage Superman figure. How awesome would that be? But I mean, kind of the Superman movie figures together in this Flashpoint universe. Love that. Love that. I'm digging it, man. I'm so happy I ended up getting this Cavill figure. Since, like I said, he'll never play it again. And goes really great with this Supergirl figure. Two cousins to never share the screen at the same time. Boo. Anyways, just short and sweet. Both of these figures have been out for a while, especially this one. But if you wanted to see how they look together, how their colors stack up together, is it worth getting them to be posed together? I wanted to give you guys a look. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll be back. Same super time, same super channel. Peace. Okay, real quick. I'm a mess. I almost forgot. Real quick, real fast. I know I already said I'm out, but real quick. If you guys wanted to see how she compares with McFarlane's other Supergirl, here you go. Which one do you like better? And now if you guys wanted a more, I guess, comic-inspired Supergirl, although I love Sasha's casting, but if you guys were curious to see what a more a blonde Supergirl would look like, just wanted to give you guys what this head swap looks like real quick. 1 second. I loved her casting, but I know some people were curious or wanted, you know, someone that looked a little bit more like the comics. I personally don't care, but I love head swapping figures anyway. So this is what someone closer to the comics would look like. Which doesn't look bad. That does not look bad. And for those I mean, the hands don't really match the face too much, but you can get around that. This doesn't work because the skin colors just don't match. But, you know, if you have that Injustice Supergirl, this works as well. What do you guys think? Anyways, now I'm done. I promise. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll be back. Same super time, same super channel. For real this time. Peace. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk.